Now, I'm hoping you can talk to me about Johnny Depp's performance because, look, I mean, I've seen many a Johnny Depp movie, and he always is phenomenal. But in this film in particular, there was just something different about him in this film, and he's basically unrecognizable in this film, which obviously is a compliment. And I'm wondering if you could go in depth on your relationship working with Johnny Depp through this movie, and also how sort of the unfortunate beating of his public image may have affected the making and the release of this film.
Sure. So, Johnny was the most incredible creative partner you could have. I mean, there is no one out there that has better knowledge, better film awareness, and who's more giving on a film set, especially when he believes. And I think part of why you see such a committed performance and something different from Johnny in this film, something that we really haven't seen elsewhere, is because Johnny is a incredibly giving and generous person who does see the best in the folks around him. I mean, to his detriment, if you walked up to Johnny and said on the street and said, my grandmother needs $100 for an operation, like he's actually handing out the $100 to you, like he buys that. He doesn't question you. He has that thing in him. We were shooting all over the world. We're in Serbia. Johnny carries the Jack Sparrow costume in a suitcase and, goes and puts on the costume and the makeup. And on his one off day in 30 days, will show up at a local hospital with no press, no people around, just there to try to bring some joy to young kids. He has that in him, but he hasn't had the opportunity to ever be part of a film that actually could make a difference. He's brought a lot of joy to people with his films, but he's never made a film that was about a subject matter like this, something that was so clearly for everybody, right? That was so clearly trying to do something good and that was so serious, frankly. And I think that commitment was so meaningful to him that there was a different kind of focus on this film. It wasn't about performance, and it wasn't about, in particular, the giant movie star's performance in a film. When you go see, Jack Sparrow, Pirates, that's about Jack Sparrow. That's about the movie star and that performance. And he's got a peacock, just by nature, the character is a peacock. And most of the characters that Johnny's attracted to by nature, they're quite showy. This was a character who's the antithesis of that, right? There's a character who is not showy at all. He's standing back. He's the documenter, right? He's